Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It is I, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe Seeby. And Wednesday is part of our what we like to call our creative writing class that we call ghostwriting. Usually there's two parts to the creative writing class. There's picture this and there's ghostwriting. So this is ghostwriting. What is ghostwriting? Well, ghostwriting is when we take a popular Billboard song that's on the charts right now, like a top 100 song, a top 50, top 20, top 10 song. And we take the chorus of that song and we change all the lyrics to our own original lyrics. Why do we do this? Why would you want to do that? I'll explain it. Well, first of all, it builds up your chops as a writer, okay? It forces you to be creative. So when you write your own songs, you can always write that second verse or the hook that you need. And the other plus of this exercise is when it's all said and done, right? You can take the lyrics that you've written, change the tempo, change the key, change the melody, and you get your own song. You have all your own original lyrics here. You could write a whole new piece of music and now you have original lyrics sitting there. So that's another reason. The other reason also is what I call, and I say this every week too, but it's so true. I call it the first verse curse. What that means is you always put all your best stuff in your first verse. So I write my first verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then I always go, okay, now what do I do? What do I write now? I said everything I wanted to say. Where should the story go from here now? And that's tough. That can be tough sometimes. And to unthink a song that you've heard, now let's say we did this to a classic song, Stairway to Heaven, let's say. You've been hearing Stairway to Heaven your whole life. Now all of a sudden you're going to change the lyrics to it. That's really hard to unthink what you've already heard your whole life, okay? But it's a great exercise. And these are some of the key elements as why we do it. I just wanted to explain that. And so the song that we're looking at tonight is a song by an artist named The Kid Laroi, and the song is called Without You, okay? Now, you guys remember parodies, right? Weird Al Yankovic, he did like Eat It Instead of Beat It from Michael Jackson. Well, these are almost like parodies, but they're not funny. I'm trying to be as equally creative, writing just as good of a chorus as what's already there. You know what I mean? We're not making a joke out of it or making fun of it like a parody would. We're being dead serious. So the object I would like you to have is to write as good a chorus as what's there. Equally as creative, okay? Now, when you're doing this, there are no rules with the exception that it's got to rhyme, of course. It's a song. And it's got to make sense. It's got to tell a story. And what I mean by that, it's got to be universally understood. Everyone has to understand the song. They have to get it. It can't be like a private joke between a couple people. It's got to be universally understood, okay? And that's really the only rules. And when you do this, and I say this every week, and I'm going to say it again, when you do this exercise, I want you to go in a room away from everyone else, and I really want you to sit down and listen to every word of this, okay? Now, when you watch this video after it's filmed, and it goes up next week, you'll see the lyrics pop up on your screen for each line of this song. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to pause it when it's playing, write down the words, write them down on like a notebook like this, and I want you to write the original lyric there and leave a space, and then you write your lyric there, okay? And then the next line, the same thing. Pause it, write it down, hit play, let that play, pause it, write the next line down. Do it line by line, okay? And I want to show you something. I'm going to play you the song in a minute, but I want you to see this first, okay? Do you see this? It says, his, mine, his, mine, his, mine, his, mine, and so forth, right? So you see how I put one word, I put a little line, and then another word, and another line, another word, another line, another word, another line, and I do that. I put lines between each word so you know where to put your line under. So like, see, I match line by line by line all the way down, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play you the chorus of the songs.
You cut out a piece of me, and now I bleed internally. Left here without you, without you. And it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly be like without you, without you. I can't believe that.
So that's the chorus right there. He, the intro, he does the chorus as the intro. And then he goes into verse 1 after the chorus. A lot of songs do that. Okay, so now that you heard the song and you saw the lyrics, then you know what to do. You can pause the song. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read you his lyrics as if it was just like a poem, okay? You cut out a piece of me, and now I bleed internally. Left here without you. Without you. And then he says, and it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly be like without you. Without you. So that's the spoken part of it, okay? So I wrote, dream about you night and day. Don't think I'll ever be the same until you come back. Come back, okay? I don't want to see my destiny. I pray that every day you'll find your way back. Your way back. So that's my lines. So like if he has like a 3-syllable word in his line, I would like you to try to write 3-syllable words. But if not, you could put 3 1-syllable words in there as long as when he sings, you sing, and when he stops, you stop. There can't be over too many syllables more than him or too less syllables than him. It's got to work out. It's got to be like, that's why I keep each word by itself with a space and then the next line and then a space and the next word. Like word, space, word, space, word, space. And then you write your line right underneath. If he has 7, like, right here. You cut out a piece of me. Mine is dream about you night and day. I have the same amount of words. So that is the basis on which you write. And it forces you to really, because you only have a few words to tell your story. So you got to make them all count. You got to make them really hit home. Whatever you're saying, it's got to hit home. So, and I understand these exercises are not easy. They're not easy. But if they were easy, everyone could do them. This is why it takes skill, thought, and concentration to do this, okay? So, I can't wait to see what you guys write for this. I think you're going to do a great job because it's not very long, but it's short, sweet, and it's to the point. And that way, your lyrics have to be short, sweet, and to the point, And, so I made a demo of this. I found a karaoke version of this song, which I'll play in a minute. But I really want you guys to focus on this and really study this. Like I said, put his line here. The second line should be yours. His line, then your line under it. You guys know the drill. You know how to do this by now. There's been enough of these videos now that you know, or you sort of get the gist of it. So I'm going to leave you with that, but I'm going to play you the karaoke version that I created with my words. So here it is. So hold on a second. come back. I don't wanna see my destiny. I pray that every day you'll find your way back. Find your way back. That, my friend, is the whole chorus right there, because he just repeats that. Well, he says he has verses, but that's the entire chorus. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I can't wait to see what you write for this chorus. Anyway, this is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe CB signing off. I love you guys. Be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, peace.